we're going to have a great day today. We're going to have a lot of fun.
One of the things we looked at in how to do this, we knew that really our whole goal wasn't to make money on the training, it was to provide the training, because the real goal is to create a better community.
Really, leadership development is a key part of community development. We all have to make sure that we're developing ourselves and our people in order to have a strong, vibrant community here in the Pensacola area.
We're quite impressed and maybe even overwhelmed, when we first started it and said, let's offer leadership training and development. And of course, in healthcare, I'm pretty well known. I travel the country and to large crowds in healthcare, but locally we really haven't done this, so we didn't know how it would be. Or sometimes, as you know, an expert is someone that lives far away. So by having us do it locally, myself do it locally, we just didn't know how the response would be. Of course, when we opened it up for one day, it quickly filled up. And then we opened up the second day, and actually that filled up even more so than possible. So we're really excited to have really capacity crowds for the last 2 days. So if 400 or so people can go back to their work environment and be better themselves, that creates that better place for people to work, which means we have better customer service, which means we have better communities to live in.
Message he's saying, give back to the community. He is promoting that by what we're doing by donating, coming here, and we're able to give back to the community and at the same time take something back that we can use positively within our own organizations.
While I was a bit nervous about the information, how much information I was going to take in at the beginning, because it's being presented in such a very comfortable fashion, I'm truly enjoying it, and I think absorbing more because I'm able to relate it to exact experiences.
I think it's amazing for what Mr. Quint actually does. He actually reached towards the community versus just throwing ideas and stuff out there that are not related to you.
I thoroughly enjoyed whenever he was talking about he and his wife and their family aspect and really pulling real life experiences, not just in the workplace, but more on a personal level, and being able to relate on that kind of point of view as opposed to just saying this is what you need to do within a workplace, and having a lot more humor behind it.
He doesn't just focus on himself. He reaches out to the audience and try to bring the community more together.
I would definitely recommend anybody should go to a session like this. Quint is obviously a very engaging, dynamic speaker. I think he's known for speaking about healthcare issues and for healthcare audiences, but his talents and skills are really good for any kind of leadership development.
I really am enjoying the format of this because it removes kind of all of the nonsense out. He's a very personable person, and he's very, very funny.
The age group is very diverse, and it's really great to see how one person can bring such a wide variety of people together, and everyone is just so willing and just has their pens ready to go.
It's totally different to see him up there. He seems more in his element. He's very charismatic, and he gives great examples on what he's trying to teach you.
Yes, I think that they'll notice immediately. I'm going to be more engaging as far as asking for their feedback, trying to compliment immediately as opposed to waiting for an evaluation period. Be more in the present on a weekly basis if possible.
A lot of things that he says we really do put into practice because everything we do is for the game day experience, for the fan experience, and if we don't educate our people on what we want, they will not produce the results that we want.
I really enjoy the format. It's very it's entertaining, it's engaging, and I think that it's going to help with retention.
So when we opened it up and we felt it'd be good to charge something, because that way basically people do come if they paid something. Most importantly, we saw we could also help a number of not-for-profits. So by charging $100 per person, but they can make it out to a not-for-profit, we create a tax deduction for them, but that's not why they do it. They want to help out not-for-profit organizations. So really quickly over a 2-day period, we'll probably raise between $30,000 and $40,000 that'll go to a variety of not-for-profits. So we're really excited about that one, we can provide, we think is a valuable tool to make quality of life better, but we also make quality of life better because all these not-for-profits now get an opportunity to create more revenue for themselves to provide better services to those they serve.